highest paid quarterback in the NFL. He joins a Vikings team that went to last year's NFC Championship game with Case Keenum, who will sign with the Broncos. Shannon, how much better are the Vikings with Kirk Cousins?
I believe they're a lot better. And you can't look at this, will they just be better next year? This is a 3-year commitment. They will be better long term. Kirk Cousins and Phillip Rivers are the only 2 quarterbacks over the last 3 years to throw for 4,000 yards and 25 touchdowns in a season. Not Aaron Rodgers, not Tom Brady, not Drew Brees. That's some very good company, Skip Bayless. And when you look, they're betting on Kirk Cousins' body of work as opposed to the 14-game what they saw with Case Keenum.
Okay.
Because if you look at Case Keenum in the playoffs, how'd that work out, Skip? You do know he threw 3 interceptions in 2 games.
I do know that he made one of the great throws in the history of the National Football League.
The throw was very routine.
I don't think it was routine. He had to come off his primary read and throw it to the next receiver up, to Stephon Diggs.
He stared him down and he fooled him. But anyway, we're not talking about that, Skip. I'm talking about...
You brought it up. I finished.
You brought it up. I ain't bringing up about no play. I'm talking about Kirk Cousins. I believe Cousins will be even better. You know why, Skip? Because when you play up under that franchise tag, there's certain risk that you're not willing to take. He was unwilling because they're betting against him. Oh, you threw 2 interceptions this game. You threw 3 interceptions that game. Well, you ended up with 20 interceptions. And he was unwilling to take that risk. He bet on himself. Don't look now, but Kirk Cousins is going to make like $130 million 5 years fully guaranteed, Skip. So he bet on himself, and he won. Now he has a coaching staff. Now he has a front office that believes in him. He will take more risk, but he will reward the Vikings. I believe right now, as we sit, they might be the best team or the second best team in the NFL. Top to bottom. Offense, defense, and now that they have this guy, Skip, I guarantee you the moment he signed, the Vegas sports books, they're going to move up there. They're going to be top 3 at the bare minimum.
Well, it moved yesterday.
Oh, they moved yesterday? Yeah. Why did they do that?
They're up to like 5th. I think they're...
Who for? I get the Patriots, and I get the Eagles. But I'm trying to who the fuck? Oh, it's Steelers. They must be signing Mean Joe. They must be cloning Mean Joe.
And the Cowboys.
No, the Cowboys not even the top 15.
Thank you. Okay, you done?
I'm done.
To me, the more I think about this, it is absolute madness. The world has gone mad over Kirk Cousins. The Vikings will be no better with Kirk Cousins, and I can make a case because I do not believe he can duplicate the season that Case Keenum had at quarterback for the Vikings last year, because it's a lot to duplicate now.
Do that in sleep.
22-7 with a 71 QBR, which was second in the league. Go 11-3 as the starter. I say good luck. I say Kirk Cousins will crumble under the pressure to go from, in Washington, he was always the lovable underdog that Washington did not love, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's gone to prohibitive favorite. You're even making the case they're the best team in the NFL and the savior of the Minnesota Vikings, who are now Super Bowl bound with Kirk Cousins. He will crumble under that pressure because I'm going to remind you, the Redskins had him all those years and could never commit to him because they could never get completely sold on Kirk Cousins. Is that their fault, or are they right about it, that you shouldn't be sold on Kirk Cousins?
Are you banking on anything that Washington has done in the last 30 years?
I don't know.
Come on now.
I like the RG3 move. He just got hurt. He fell apart.
What about you like the Albert Haynesworth move?
No.
What about all those other moves they've made?
Well, okay. But, again, they said we're not going to make this commitment to a 4th-round draft pick who is now, in his career in Washington, 26-30-1. So he's 4 games under 500, and he led the Washington Redskins in his 3 years as a starter to 1 playoff game at home, and he lost that, albeit to Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers. Went 1-6 against the arch-rival Dallas Cowboys, including going 0-4 at home. And let's look at that body of work and all those yards you're talking about he threw for. Let's look at what really happened. His QBR in his 3 years as starter, it started out really high at 72, then it went down to 66, then it dropped all the way to 51 last year. How about his interceptions as a starter? They go 11, then 12, then 13. Oh, they're going the wrong direction. 13, wait a second.
Yeah, 13 picks.
Okay, but they're going up. How about his completion percentage as a starter? It goes 70% the first year. That's really good. It dropped to 67. Then last year it dropped all the way to 64. So all three key stats are trending in the wrong direction all the way each year.
I tell you
down, 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 up in interceptions.
I'll take any quarterback.
Interesting.
I'll take any quarterback that will complete 64% of his passes.
All right.
And will have.
I'm just showing you. Down,
touchdown
down. I don't know about this. This is just me. I would go to my grave with this one. If I had one game for my life to win, I'll pick Case Keenum to be my quarterback over Kirk Cousins. You would too. In your heart of hearts?
No.
Huh?
No.
What happened every time you bet on the Redskins over my Cowboys with Kirk Cousins?
Yeah,
he became like fifth or sixth Cousins,
but
right?
Here's the thing, though, is that if you look at it, look at what Washington did to him. They removed everything that could have made him successful. We're going to take Pierre Garçon. We're going to get rid of Deshaun Jackson. Jordan Reed was hurt. They didn't have any depth at the offensive line. So everything that could have helped Kirk Cousins become even more successful, they did away with. And they constantly undermined him. His head coach was publicly undermining him. Oh, Kirk got to do. Kirk didn't play. What? Man, you better get up out of here. I saved your job.
Well, it's the same coach you undermined RG3, right?
No.
Maybe that's just what he does.
That's Jay Gruden. And then Bruce Allen, he gonna talk about, he gonna do even he gonna do it on Redskins radio. What I'm so upset about that, talking about we offered Kirk, we had a chance to make it the highest paid. Say, get out of my face. You know it and I know it, Skip.
Okay, so now he's joining a defense, the best defense in pro football,
Yeah.
#1 statistically last
Yeah.
year. And what happened to that defense when it went to Philadelphia for the biggest game of the year?
They got
Torched.
the Avalanche. Yeah,
It was an avalanche, man. Nick Foles, the backup quarterback, threw for 352 and 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions against that defense.
It happens.
And that is 38-7.
I believe there'll be a natural regression this year.
Wow.
The likelihood of that defense doing what they did, that was the best third down defense since the Purple People Eaters 40 plus years ago. So there will be natural regression.
Yep.
But they will not have to hold people to 3 and 10 points and hope and pray when you got first cousins.
Really?
Yeah.
So now in that locker room, you have 2 fairly young players, very good players, entering contract years. You got Anthony Barr and you got Stephon Diggs. They're going to look around and say, you got $28 million a year and it's all guaranteed? Guaranteed, top to bottom?
Skip, don't do
Wow.
that. If you when you play, you can't count nobody else's pocket. You can't go out there and play like that.
Well, they do.
If
you know they
They do. But if Stephon goes, and look here, Minnesota's not the only team that got money. So if he goes out there and handles his business and they can't pay you, guess what? There will be 3-4 other teams lining up to give Stephon Diggs that money. Anthony Barr, you go out there and do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
If Minnesota don't pay you,
Yeah.
I understand. You always have a natural loyalty, Skip, to the team that drafted you because you feel they gave you that opportunity first. And you would like to stay there. But all I need to know, hey, you got my routing number? Oh, that thing is up in the back. You know, I mean, check it. Hey.
Well, that's a new deal for you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I ain't know nobody. I like the paper. I like to feel I need to see it.
Ooh.
Box ink.
Yeah.
Yellow shot.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at all these zeros.
You know, on your bank's like the digital statement, it'll still show you.
No. I want to feel it. Because you know, zero's heavy. I got that first check. Skip. I'm like, God, go. And then I thought about, I like Jordan. Let me see your check. Let me see your routing. Give me your routing number.
Why are you counting my pockets?
So
I'm calling your purse.
So pretty soon, when Kirk Cousins is going to look at that bank statement, he's going to see all those zeros, and he's going to say, wait a minute, now I got to live up to that?
No, because
I got to live up to that?
You know what he's saying, Skip? He said, guess what? Ooh, in 3 years, I'm going to be at the table. If I got 86 fully guaranteed, I might get me 140 guaranteed next time around.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Until he gets exposed as the quote-unquote savior of the Vikings, and somebody else says, I ain't going to get fooled again.
No, hold on.
Huh?
If Sam Bradford, we're going to talk about Sam Bradford, he's still stealing. So he can fool, if Sam Bradford can fool him, anybody can fool him.
One game for your life. Case Keenum or Kirk Cousins? Who you got?
I got first cousins.
You do not have. I know you don't.
Yeah.
You're lying right through your heart.
No, I got it. I got it right now. Hold on. Who the team?
Huh?
With the Broncos?
Well, it's just like some hypothetical.
No, because I know what you're trying to do. So you're trying to cause confusion between me and Case, because Case going to be the Broncos. So I got Case. One game for my life, give me Case
I
Keenum.
knew I had him there, but he had forgotten the Case is now
Yeah.
wearing
Yeah,
orange.
I forgot.
Orange. Yep. Yeah.
The Patriots lost some key players yesterday. Are they no longer
Uh-oh.
the team to
Here
beat
we
in the
go.
AFC? We'll discuss that next.